Yo, going on, guys? It is your boy Cash or Cashman here, and today's video can be a little different from normal. I think it's just gonna be more just me talking out loud, just speaking my mind on a few things. Recently I kind of just learned you really have to be careful with those you work with, not because they're bad people, but something I feel like you really have to remember at the end of the day. People depend on the job that they're working, to live. And I know that probably just well, no duh, but I don't think a lot of time we really think about that in that way. It's so easy just to be like, well, it's just a job, but it's not just a job for a lot of people. Like I said, it's how they, feed their family and how they keep a roof over their head and how they do a lot of things. And like I said, a lot of people aren't willing to do what you're not meant when it comes to, getting paid. So you like I just have to be mindful of how you are at the workplace. People are more concerned about themselves than they are about you. I'm not, and obviously this doesn't apply to everyone you work with. Right, you're gonna meet a lot of cool people. You're gonna meet a lot of chill people in the workplace. A lot of times, it's never gonna be this serious, but just be mindful because, like I said, especially when it comes to getting in trouble, people will find any way to shift the blame onto you than take accountability because no one like to get their money messed with. No one likes missing out on money because they got in trouble over something they did to you. Like I said, people are gonna be more concerned about themselves than they are about doing wrong onto you. They care more about not getting in trouble than they do about you. You have to be careful with the people around you and who you consider to be your friend in the workplace. Because at the end of the day, like I said, it can be every man for themselves. So remember that those people a lot of times are not concerned about you. You are not the priority toward them. And a lot of times people are not going to take their neck off for you when it comes to getting in trouble. It's, like I said, every man for themselves. So be careful of what you say and how you handle yourself. How you handle yourself around those you're not sure about. So, be careful, like I said, be careful who you consider your friend and be careful that you don't find yourself in a bad situation because when you find yourself in a bad situation, all bets are off. Especially when people don't like you. If people don't like you, I mean, good luck, man. You kind of have to learn to find that good middle ground of, being a good friend to people, but also not overextending yourself. It's a really weird place you have to find yourself. Because if you're too hard of a worker, then they expect more from you. If you're too lazy, and then, you're going to be the punching bag of, everyone up. Because you're, oh, well, there goes so and so not do anything. And then if you work too hard, like I said, they're going to have higher and higher expectations of you to do the same thing every single day. And when you slip even just a little bit, they'll be on you just like that. Like, why are you working slow? Why aren't you doing your normal pace? So you just have to find a good balance of work. You know, don't overwork yourself, but also don't be lazy. You know, you want to be dependable, but you don't want to be the most dependable person. You have to find a good average of being a hard worker, but not overextending yourself. Because, like I said, when people will love you until it's not convenient for them, until it's convenient to like you when you're doing well, but as soon as you do anything bad, ooh, it's like those people never knew you. It's like those people never met you a day in their life. You know what I mean? It's crazy how quickly people are willing to throw out every good thing you did, especially when you're in trouble. Every good deed you ever did, out the window because now you're in trouble, and now no one wants to, no one wants to help you out. So yeah, that's all I really had to say. So, it has been your boy Gash or Gashwin. Until next time.